Hey everybody, this is Allison of Somatic Cosmic Astrology, and also with my new name that it's Cosmic Astrology for HSPs and adoptees. That's highly sensitive persons or people. So I wanted to make that fun announcement that something that actually I've tried like 7 years ago to say that I was doing astrology for HSPs, and I just didn't keep it because I was new to marketing and didn't know how to make it happen just yet. So I'm going for it now. And with that, I want to, definitely give you like a big virtual hug for these energies are super intense. I believe that I have really see the connection between all the major things happening for this week, and I'm going to draw the connections and also bring in some helpful tools and advice for you. And yeah, so I'm actually coming to you today. Actually, I know I'm north of Long Beach. I might be in Long Beach, but I'm not really sure. You might know that I live in my RV. Let's see. Yeah, look, wait, there it goes. With my pop-up. I hope you got a good shot of Marnie. And yeah, so there's so much going on. This is probably going to be like 10 minutes. So the backdrop is, of course, the Capricorn stellium. And as I make this video on Monday, August 31st, Pluto is at 22 degrees Capricorn, Jupiter at 17 degrees Capricorn, and Saturn at 25 degrees Capricorn. So when planets aspect with these, it goes from Jupiter first, then to Pluto, then to Saturn. So a week ago we completed the first Mars pass in Aries of the squares, which would bring up, really intense anger and frustration energy, is among other things, which I will talk about. But that's what we're seeing play out, and in America we're seeing it the biggest, mainly because America's approaching its Pluto return, and it's coming up very soon in the next it's actually happening now. So we're definitely seeing the beginnings of it. And but worldwide, people are dealing with a lot of these similar circumstances, more to do with COVID, of course, and dealing with the roots of racism and colonialism in their culture. So all those Capricorn planets are retrograde, right? And now Mars is going to go retrograde on September 9th. So it's getting slower now. And it's basically in this long square with Saturn. I'm looking down at my notes here. I have a little notebook here. So check out my sleeves. Totally random. I didn't want you to miss these sleeves. You gotta take the simple things. That's been a practice of mine right now, just all the little things, because we don't have much control over the bigger things these days. So, our emotions, and everything, the energies can be very strong. So, anything we can do to bring in some peace and joy. So, Mars is in a long square with Saturn. And when it goes retrograde, this will be emphasized. And then Mars will square with the other planets. And of course, it's a stellium, so they're all in effect, this is the energy of 2020, of why 2020 is so intense. It's this major global reset. And again, America has it the strongest because of its upcoming Pluto return. Now, Mars's role. So Mars has, a lot of planets get a negative rap because of how they're really seen to influence these days. So Mars, as the masculine and more male energy, is seen as fighting, war energy, anger, violence. So this is, again, this misaligned energy because things have been, very thrown out of cosmic law and divine order. So the 5D Mars is actually embodiment, and it's still the masculine side, yet it's focused on really being in one's body, sensing one's body, and more this physical part, of existence. And of course, the best thing there is, really awesome health and boundaries. That then, the vibe and everything is more of protection and more mature masculine energy. So, and of course, we all need this in our lives. Now, we just had the Venus-Pluto opposition or bridge yesterday, Sunday the 30th. So, there's this bridging energy, you have this opposition, and it comes out in energies in your life. So the Pluto energy is that force against Venus, the goddess energy, trying to, would seemingly be, that putting Venus through some ordeal, putting, I use the word plunder in a post. It's like submerging Venus, but from an attack position, from an outside position, and it really feeling like very threatening energies. So Venus in Cancer, remember, Venus is in Cancer opposing all this Capricorn, and this is like the siege that's going on within the emotional self. This is affecting families and home and our sense of inner sanctity. Venus is really happy in Cancer, but with all this Capricorn energies, Cancers in general have it really rough. So that's why, so many, it seems like every parent, mother is having a really hard time having to do everything right now, and people are encountering now the need to maybe be full-time educators at this point and all sorts of things. So and then if you have financial issues with the Capricorn, and Venus is, the financial. So right now, our sense of value, right, Venus in Cancer would be feeling good. And if we can't feel good right now, then we would feel really out of whack. And again, with that Capricorn energy, we would feel this being under siege, being lack, this thing trying to take everything, but trying to take our feeling, our sense of feeling good. That's why right now, feeling good is so important. That's why I put on this pink shirt with the fun sleeves. It's just like anything we can do. So, and then, okay, the big thing is that what's going to be happening next few days, along with the new moon, which I'll talk about. There's so much. This is a lot. You could take notes. Let me know how I can help you digest this in the comments. You're going to have a T-square. So Venus is going to oppose Saturn while squaring, right, Mars in Aries. So the T-square is pretty tight. Remember, Mars is at 27. It goes to 28 very soon. Venus is basically, 24, 20, at 25, it will oppose Saturn. And this T-square is, it sounds really rough, but I think it gives us an out. I think it will, like the pressure building, we've experienced all this. So we've had the Mars squares. We started the Venus squares. So we kind of know what's up. We know what we need to do to handle this stuff. So this incoming T-square, which will make, it will make everything feel uncomfortable, because Venus will have this feeling of lack and suppression from Saturn, right? Not being able to enjoy, right? So where Pluto is like more of a attack, Saturn, oh, that's interesting how my dog last time was going off about Saturn last time. There's a nice, there's a really nice thing happening in the park. there's a father and son really having just like really lovely teaching moments with a dog. It's really very inspiring. So my dog is kind of reacting to that. So with Venus is going to be next kind of withheld, right? Saturn brings lack, especially in Capricorn. So we're going to feel like this squeeze, this lack within the emotional, within our emotional support, right? In Cancer. And then Mars, you're going to have this forceful thing. You're going to want to break out. You're going to want this desire to do so much. And of course, this is not just anger, it's sexuality, it's our willpower, our drive. So there's a lot of frustration and needs and different things happening, and there's also like, so you're trying to make a lot of things happen for you right now. So with that, you're going to really be able to, under this, really find the out, and that is through Libra. So this Libran harmonious, interpersonal, there's not any planets there, right? So if you have a planet around late Libra, you're going to be able to get hold of this. If you don't, we're going to need to find this, and it might show up. You might have a Libran person or someone with this Libran energy show up, but the moon's not going to be there for a while, so that's not available. But it's still there. A T-square, you can go either way. You can go any way you want. So the Mars is in the middle, so it's gonna be very strong. So you don't want to collapse the whole system with you, but unless that's positive, but you're gonna want to make sure you take care of your emotional self. And that's going to be through harmony with other people. Okay. Now, this Grand Earth Trine, the Grand Earth Trine has been in effect, and it's still going to be in effect for a while because all the planets going through Virgo. And so right now, there's a lot going on at like 10 degrees. So the sun today's at 9 degrees Virgo. You have Uranus at 10 degrees. Jupiter's at 17 Capricorn. So you can see the Grand Earth Trine is pretty strong, and will just get stronger and stay in effect. So this is a lot of building energy, a lot of manifesting energy. You can really create a lot. You can really move forward in your entrepreneurship, in your business, in your wanting to make more money and everything. Actually, right now it's there available, but it's very stressful energy. Okay, because Uranus and Taurus is throwing everything off. It's like totally changing what we knew to be true. It's changing our values. We're awakening to new ideas and new things. So, and the earth is changing. These are a lot of the earth changes happening, and then very destructive ones. Of course, the Capricorn energies we talked about, those want deep systemic change. Okay, so those you can't really affect as much. But the Virgo energy is personal, and of course that can be you could be prone to anxiety with this Virgo energy. And so we really need a way to deal with that stress. Okay, so not only would we already knowing all of this need, because Uranus is a nervous system, Virgo is a nervous system in Chiron. So this is a lot, okay? It's a lot of wanting things to be better and being frustrated, or it's just our nervous systems are keyed up right now. We're really connected with our body and our health. So it is a really great time I did a fast a couple weeks ago, and I'd like to do another one. Health, changing anything in your physical, moving, and then dealing with the stress. So meditation is a necessity. Just taking breaks, all of that. If you are prone to anxiety and stress in large amounts of it, you're gonna need to do something about that right now. Now here's the really helpful nugget. There is a kite with Neptune, and this kite, if Neptune is in effect for a while as well, and that it's just going to get stronger. This means that spirituality is our way through. This is how we can. So all of that anxiety and all of like the wondering, how do I do certain things? How do I change things? How do I build? You have to completely go to spirit. And so it's this is multi-layered. This is listening to intuition, to dreams, really allowing yourself to not know, to not understand. And I think it's intuition. It's really just trusting the higher power. So really bringing that in so that that shows up more. So anything you can do to, oh wow, this is at 15 minutes. I'm really going deep. So there's a new moon tomorrow at 10 degrees of Pisces. 10 degrees full moon in 10 degrees of Pisces. And Uranus is in great aspect to this. So that means that all of that Grand Trine and the kite is also part of this. So a lot of more earth changes, a lot of inner awakenings that will change your worlds. But you want to use this, right? So you want to dive into that, lean into the changes, and that's what we're being primed for. We are being primed to let go. There's very little we can hold on to now. But of course, you know that the more and more we realize how much the inner reserves and inner connection to spirit, to to our deep sense of self, to our community and everything will bring us through. And I think that's it, because I've really gone on a long time. And I hope this has been helpful. Please let me know how I can improve these in any way and what you like best about them. And please like, share, subscribe, and be so grateful for that. And I hope that you are doing well with these energies, and that you feel supported. And let me know if I can help you at this time. And I'm sending you all the very best and starry blessings, and thank you for tuning in. Bye now.